Hi, everyone. Wow. When I say this, I have had an amazing last 25, 26 hours. Most amazing. Which started out with a soul gathering with some amazing sisters. There were just sisters that were there. There was no brothers there yesterday. And then it ended up being three of us at the, about an hour and a half into it. Just the three of us. And then the word Trinity is applicable and very magical with us three, which was Andrea, Willow, and myself. It's very magical. And then I did a live with my beautiful sister, Julie, which is pinned to the top of my feed here. If you would like to listen and help my friend, I'd appreciate that. Um, and then last night, it went to another level. And there's this lady that I've known for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, maybe longer. But anyway, we had never spoken until last night. And I'm going to go back to the word Trinity because Julie was a part of this. And then there was, uh, sorry, my brain just went, Nikki, there we go. And then Nikki and I ended up having a conversation, a phone call, a video call, and because I had never spoken to her before, and it was a soul conversation. And her guides are funny, and but her guides were telling her to tell me that all this stuff. Okay, things are now making sense. Why I sense and feel the way I do. It doesn't matter how somebody else thinks about somebody else. It's about how I sense and feel about somebody else because it's a vibration. And I personally want to thank Nikki for being who she is. And I now call her a friend, but she's also a sister. And so there's been a lot of energy exchanges since all day yesterday, last night with Julie and me. And then, then there was Nikki and me, and then this morning's been just that again. So much magic, so much clarity. And I, I'm just so grateful. My heart right now is actually bursting with love, gratitude. Um, yeah. Because, some people, I say what I mean what I say, meaning I don't talk to people. I don't. I'm just not able to. That's just who I am. I'm here to help somebody if they need help. You let me know, I'll see what I can do. But, even with Julie, I've known Julie, we met at Soul G Fest in 2022. And, you know, we've always been connected. But because we met physically, it took it to another level. And that's the thing about meeting people physically if you're able to. I've got my beautiful sister right now, Shannon, who I met in 2022. And I want to say the word after Soul G Fest, meaning Soul G Fest ended on Sunday evening. And I believe it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday that I met Shannon. So I had saw her and her beautiful boy, Yeti, while I was on stage walking across. um, but I got to meet her physically, so there's a connection that's there. But we don't have to talk or see, or not see, I don't mean that, but we don't need to talk to each other to know we love each other and care about each other. And I've been on this incredible ride for the last, I think today's day 4, day 5. I think it's actually day 5. Um, and I'm going to be very brutally honest. And like I say what I mean what I say. I don't need anybody to go, poor Ernie. No, fuck that shit. No poor me's in my life, because there's no poor's me myself. Everything that happened to us in our lives is always for a reason, for us to grow and expand within ourselves. Because it doesn't matter how we did it yesterday or how we thought or felt it yesterday. It's about how we think and feel now and how we start operating our lives today in this very single moment. And, you know, my expansion within myself, which reflects on my music, because my music and me is one and the same. There's no separation. And that's why my music is getting very powerful. And hopefully, not hopefully, I'll rephrase that. I've taken some steps in the last 2 days, and I cannot, it's amazing how we connect with people, but we don't necessarily understand why we're connected to this person and that person, but when the time comes, we know. And Scotty, who's my recording guy I worked with in 2022, he's going to work over the next day or two. And within a week, you guys, my current 3 albums will be available on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, etc., etc., etc. It will be available within the next week. Scotty's going to be coming into my home to help me set up the software, because I'm not good with technology. You may think because of what I do, I'm very good at what I do. I'm good at my guitar. That's my comfort. Technology, it like how I learn is so maybe different from a lot of other people. I don't have that knack or ability. And there's people out there that have that knack and ability. And so Scotty's going to be coming to my home in the next few weeks. He's going to be helping set up my software. So when I go live, I'm going to be actually recording the software to, ready for this? To have album number 4 and 5 recorded. Soon as number 4 and 5 are recorded, first of all, the music will be available on my website initially, and then once Scotty does the editing, mastering, and etc., then it will be on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. It's time, and I'm so grateful to be in this, I could say, heart space and head space that I'm in right now, because I've been in the only word I have right now is a hibernation mode for 4 to 6 months, let alone the last year and a half. I had to do that for me. It's not about anybody, it's about me. And these last 4 to 6 months have been, I could say the word rough, but not in a bad way. But I was never hard on myself. And the one thing, even through this process I've been through, my lifeline, I've said this many times, my lifeline is my guitar. My guitar and I are connected. My guitar is my soulmate. And that is my voice, is my guitar. I can speak right now because I'm speaking about me. I'm not able to talk to people. I'm not. For me to talk to Nikki last night, it was her soul, because we had a soul-to-soul conversation. And it was amazing. And I cannot thank Nikki for being who she is, because she's helped me to understand a lot more about myself. Because I'm very different and unique, which every single one of us are unique individuals. Don't compare yourself, maybe I need to do this in order for other people to live. Fuck everybody else. Be true and authentic to yourself. And the right people will show up. Trust me. they will show up and they will help you to understand more about who you are and how fucking amazing you are. And if people are trying to fix you or tell you, oh, you do this, 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 please, I'm going to encourage you, stop listening to the people, stop communicating with these people because they don't see you for you. They see you in their idealism because most people project who they are onto other people, trying to fix and project their garbage and their shit onto you that, da da da. We all want to help each other, including myself, you know, but Julie and I, with our exchange yesterday for that hour, I got to learn more about really who she is. And even through last night, I learned even more about who she really is. She talks about different things. Okay, that's wonderful, but who are you? But something that happened last night needed to happen the way it happened, because here we go again with the Trinity part. And some of you guys may not understand what the Trinity is, and you don't need to understand. But what I'm saying in this case, because I'm starting to see it for myself, when you have two people is wonderful. But with yesterday, I wasn't planning on talking about this, but it's coming out of me, but it is what it is. Um, something, there was a connection between Julie, Nikki, and me that needed to happen the way it happened in order for Julie to get what she was doing to herself. And then while Nikki and I were actually having a conversation last night, and all of a sudden Nikki, like this, Nikki's incredible, and she goes, Julie gets it. She's free. She's got it now. She's okay. I went, what? She goes, yeah. I said, what? Cool. And I was tapping into I went, yeah, okay, I feel it. And then I got a message from Julie, and I could hear it in her voice. I'm going, gotcha, got it. And so that's where, in this case, it was a trinity. And sometimes we have to go through something for us to understand what we're doing to ourselves. I look at myself, and everything that I've been through. It's been hard. Anyway, it's even playing my music is lonely. But I'm saying about the journey itself. But what I find, and that's why there's times when I'm very quiet, because I'm going through something. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. I'm just going through something. And I need to be quiet in order for me to move through whatever it is. And that's where in the last 4 or 5 days I've been talking more, blah, blah, blah. Because I had to go through all this in order for me to understand, and all these different things that have happened for me to be here now, to be able to talk the way I'm talking, for me to understand, right? And it's telling me that, no, okay, anyway, so it's been quite the journey in the last 26 hours, but amazing in so many ways, shapes, and form. And here I am now. And just so you know, when I say this, I'm highly sensitive. And the conversations I've had with, especially Nikki, it's just, she's, um, she's, she helped me on something I didn't quite understand. But through her and I's conversation last night, and because we're actually, her and I, what we've been doing for both of us since last night, in our initial conversations, then we've been doing voice messages ever since, is this, we're mirroring back to each other who we are, but it's about the other person, but it's yet for ourselves. And so a lot of exciting things are going to be happening musically for me. And I want to say hi to some people here, because got Shannon, which I already said hi to, but I'm saying hi again. Gigi, hello, beautiful sister. Olivia, and this is the newest energy, because what's going to happen when um, Scotty's comes into my home in the next week or two to set up my software, and these new songs, new energies, whatever term you want to use, that resonates with you. That I can't wait for this stuff to be recorded and be available, that you guys can invest in this stuff. And album 5 will be out the next few months, couple months, like 2 to 6 months. And and I can't wait, because it's time that the world knows who I am. And my life and my world is, I know it's going to change. I've been feeling it for a while, and I just don't talk out loud about a lot of things that I sense and feel. But Nikki and I's conversation last night, her guides told her, and so anyway, let's get some music happening here, you guys. Here we go. This is the newest energy that was transmuted the end of last year, which is last week. Anyway, here we go. June of last year, we always had messengers coming to us, by the way. But it's us, if we're listening, to hear what they are instead of trying to fucking analyze what's coming in. Don't analyze nothing, you guys. You don't need to analyze anything. Hello, Kathy. Glad you're able to pop in for a sec. So, what's going to be happening over the next month or so, I've got a gentleman coming into my home to set up the software I already have, to record album number 4 and number 5. And within the next week or so right now, the current 3 albums, which are on my website, Me, Myself, and I, Instrumental Silence, and Soulful Connection, are available on our website. But within the next week, give or take, all those 3 albums will be available on Spotify, Amazon Music, etc., etc., etc. There's a distributing company that distributes the thing that's called CD Baby. And so that's happening. And then once the software is set up and I start recording at home, album number 4, album number 5, it will be out within 6 months once I start recording. It will be out, completed, and available on Amazon, iTunes, Apple, etc., etc., etc. A lot of things in the works right now, and I'm going to be very honest with everybody that I would love to have you guys be a part of this process. So just what I do right here, I'll be coming online, recording, or playing, sharing, but I'm going to be recording at the same time because magic happens in the moment. I don't work well in a structure, meaning this. Go into a recording studio, I'm going to record this song, this song, this song, this song. I don't operate well on that level. I can do it, but it's very stressful for me. And it takes away from me being present within myself. My comfort zone is my home. And so I'm really excited right now. And I'm so happy with myself to be here in this space that I'm at within myself. And this is one thing, because it doesn't matter. Something that has come really clear to me about perception and view, because of what I do and what I get to be, is you may think I really know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been figuring this out as I go. Learning how to use a looper, and this whole process. It's been it'll be 2.5 years. It is 2.5 years of using a looper, and it's opened me up continuously. And if you go back and listen to anything I did, 2 years ago, let alone to a year ago, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to now, it's completely different. Because last June, I started to say that a bit ago, that last June, I've embodied everything that I am. Everything I get to be and express, and there's no separation. And ever since then, it's been unfolding continuously. And it's time. I have something on the wall which you guys don't see, but I see it every time I'm on here. And the sun is just a little bit too bright as I look to my right. I have a couple things. Do this the other way, sorry. I got 2 things on my wall, and it's a venue. There's 2 of them, two kinds of venues. One venue seats about 500 people. The other venue is massive. It sits about 10,000. That's where I'm going to be, you guys. It's not me, the human. It's because of what I get to do and get to be. And in my conversation with Nikki last night, she was saying some things, and she was saying I could see it. I went, yeah, okay, got it. And so I want to bring you guys on, which I've always done, bring you guys on this journey with me and to tell you out loud what's going to be going on. And so be recording album number 4, number 5, and 6 and 7, and whatever, is going to be done with you guys. If you're there when I go live, because that is when and how the album is going to be recorded. Not every song I play in that moment, but the magic happens spontaneously, and man, I haven't done that one in a while. Like, I swear to God, like, over the last 24 hours, I started to realize, like, I've got enough channeled songs to do at least 4 albums, but every single album costs money. And number 4's, that's going to be coming out in the next couple of months. Um, the recording side, I mean, my home is one thing, recording at home. Then I have to, which I already have done, Scotty, my studio guy that I worked with in 2022, he's going to be doing all the editing and mastering of this. So, anyway. So number 4 and will be out in the next 6 months. That's my intention at this moment, because that's what I'm feeling and sensing. Anyway, let's see where we go next. I'm actually very excited about tomorrow. I'm excited about today. But here we go. Wow. um, Gigi, now anybody's on Facebook can see this comment, but anybody outside of my personal page won't be able to see this. My beautiful sister here, Gigi, she goes, just so you know, I'll actually pin this. Here we go. She goes, just so you know, you're in my kitchen. Homemade broccoli, chicken, pot pies with me. Mm-hmm. Homemade? Yeah. Anyway, needless to say, there's lots of love going into that, Gigi. What I sense and feel about you. That was fun. Just so you guys know too, this here, let me show you this. You get it. I can't pull it any farther because there's a cable on it. This is called a Zoom H5 recorder. I think I have different models, but mine's an H5. And when I play, when I remember, which is usually right at the beginning, but sometimes lately I haven't, and I start in song 1, partway through song 1, or definitely song 2. But anyway, I record everything that I do, be here, and as well. So there's so much that I do behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know, because when I say this, I'm going to show you guys this. These are already filled SD cards from my Zoom H5. And I know this one that's in here is number 27, because I keep a journal here and I take the note of the date and the code for that song, what it is, or songs, that recording. But anyway, so yeah, so we're on 27 and soon to be 28, because 28 sitting right here, ready to go. But I capture those moments. The quality is so much better. We're running through my system directly into that. When you get on to streaming on Facebook and YouTube and etc., the quality is not as good. I have no control over that. The only thing I have control over is what I do, what I hear in my ears here, and my Zoom H5 captures what I actually hear, not what you hear. Quality of sound, meaning. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here. It was a very, very late night last night. I don't do late nights very much, but I sure as hell did last night. I think it was about 1 or 2 o'clock before all conversations stopped, and then I was able to finally go to sleep, and I slept good. But because it was a soul, everything that was happened last night was all soul driven, and so grateful for Nikki, so grateful for my beautiful sister Julie, and for anybody who, if you see about Julie, it's pinned to the top of my Facebook page. Her and I did a live yesterday, and she needs our help financially and otherwise. So listen to that, and so you know what's going on with her. I personally would like to see her. She is exhausted. I know that feeling. And she needs our help. I'll just leave it as that. Anyway, let's get back to this. Here we go. that song is my beautiful sister, Charmony Gana. Last year, or when I say, yeah, last year, 2023, in March, Charmony was on with Todd on Soulology Network, and she, as soon as she spoke, it was like, whoa. So what happened was, I'm sitting, of course, in my studio with my guitar while I'm listening to this song unfolded, which is her song. It's her energy, and this song is definitely going to be an album number 4. I was looking for. I have sticky notes here, but I don't know why it's not on my desk right now. So I must have used it and forgot to put it back. But so I just made a note that there's a couple songs that are definitely going to be on the album number 4. That's going to be out in the next 6 months, be available to you all. But her song is called Diamond Heart 888. Such a beautiful song. And I think it was October the 10th. I have the recording. And I made a note on my journal here for this. And she's, I've never played her song to that level. And I have that recording on the SD card. Yeah, because everything I get to do is always special, but there's times, and it was just, in that moment, I went to a deeper level that I've never gone before. And, but her song is definitely beyond album number 4. The new stuff that's been channeled in the last few weeks, last month or so, will be on album number 4. In fact, it might even be, I don't know, 10, 20 songs on album number 4. And because the beautiful part with which I'm realizing and recognizing that with CD Babies is a distributor for musicians like myself to get our music out to the entire world. And so you can have 20 songs on an album. You pay because it's just one album. You can have 20 songs, 50 songs, doesn't matter. And a single, because I have 2 singles, which are meditation albums, because one's 55 minutes, the other one's 53 minutes. It's just one price per single, no matter how long it is. So, I don't know how long it's going to be. So let's see where we go. I've already been on here. I think I talked for about 20 minutes at the beginning. So anyway, here we go. I am in so awe of what I get to do. And energy moves through me the way it moves through me. And I've said this before about how trusting myself at a level that I've never trusted myself, which I now do. And I need to go and have a good cry, but it's a heartfelt cry. It's not a hurtful, just, that was new energy right there. It happens that fast for me now. I need to sit and be with this. I may be back later. Happy Sunday, everybody. And I may see you later. I need to just go and be. Thank you for hanging out now, or earlier, or later. And thank you. I thank every single one of you. Anyway.